Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about self-harm and my history with self-harm. I guess I'll never really know why I cut myself, but I do know where I saw it for the first time. You guys remember Degrassi, right? Well, this show introduced me to anything and everything that a teenager could possibly go through. I started watching the show at 12 years old. I'm not saying Degrassi's a bad show because honestly, everybody learns something from a TV show. Am I right? Well, the character Ellie used cutting to cope with her pain. Nobody really understood why.
Why would you do that to yourself? Does it feel good or what?
I didn't even know why I was doing it because I was so young, but a lot of people that do it don't know why they do it. Here you can see Demi Lovato in an interview, and she doesn't even know why she did it.
Do you remember the first time that you cut yourself?
I mean, I didn't even understand it when I was doing it.
If you're somebody that has struggled with self-harm, or you know somebody who's struggled with self-harm, maybe you could see my video and see the ways that I use instead of cutting to cope with stress or cope with anger. The first time I cut myself, I was 13. I moved to a new school and I wanted to see one of my old friends from my old school. So I went to go meet her, but this chick didn't show up. So what I did was I grabbed a safety pin and I ran it down my arm. And honestly, I've had worse cat scratches, but it was just my first experience. The next time I cut myself was a couple of years later when I was in high school, and this time alcohol was involved. I came home drunk and I found out that my boyfriend at the time was cheating on me. And we were on the phone having an argument, and he was also drunk, and he hung up on me. And basically what I did was I grabbed a scissors and I ran it down my arm, and this time it was a pretty big cut. I was way too scared to tell anybody about it. The next time I cut myself was only 4 years ago, and it was about the time that I was trying to get sober. And if you recall from my previous video, you'll know that Lance was just trying to help me get sober, but we were in a pretty big fight one time, and I grabbed a knife, I slammed it against my arm instead of cutting slowly, and I hit a vein, and I kept bleeding out really bad. So he ended up bringing me to the emergency room. All that I wanted at the time was drugs, and I was probably going through withdrawal and let my anger get the best of me. That was the last time that I hurt myself physically. I can now say that I don't even get tempted to do it anymore because the things that I found to use instead of cutting or self-harm have been life-changing. Letting my anger out at the gym is one thing that really helps me cope with anger, because if I let it all out there, then there's no way I'm going to lash out and throw things and break things like I used to do. But I can honestly say that the things that I found have worked for me. A lot of people benefit from stuff like dancing and singing and meditation, yoga, reading a book, searching stuff online that you've never heard of before, eating donuts, shopping for things you don't need, or going and visiting new restaurants.
Our happy hour until 6 o'clock tonight. So it's $1 off all alcoholic beverages, $2.
Anyways, the one thing that it did it for me is the one thing that I rely on. And it might cost $43 a month, but you could literally do any of this for free. And also you save money because you don't throw things and break things like I did. Anyways, that's all I have for you today, and I hope that you learned something from the video. Maybe about somebody you know that has struggled with this, or maybe you yourself have struggled. But either way, come talk to me, talk about it with your friends, talk about it with your family. Just don't isolate yourself, because that's when things can lead to worse. Life is too short to be worried about how you're going to hurt yourself. I think you should try worrying about how you're going to love yourself. And once you make that switch, it really does change your life. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, because I will be putting out more videos related to mental health or relating to something that I've gone through personally. Let me know if you want more informative videos, or if you want to know more about me. Just let me know in the comment section below, and if you liked it, click the like button. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.